In 2010, 52% of all drug arrests were for marijuana, a trend that has only increased as time has gone on. With that in mind, it's hard to imagine a time when marijuana was not so heavily stigmatized and criminalized. But our relationship to marijuana dates back thousands of years, long outstripping the war on drugs era that we're currently transitioning out of. In fact, 4000 BC was the first recorded date of medical marijuana as an anesthetic for surgery. Then, in 2000 BC, Egyptian scrolls depict marijuana as a medical plant, thought to treat sore eyes and cataracts, as well as bad humor and sorrow. But it's not only ancient history that held a favorable view of marijuana. In 1619, Virginia passed legislation requiring farmers to grow hemp. It was even allowed to be exchanged as legal tender in Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Maryland. From that point on, it flowed in and out of pop culture. But Mexican immigrants began reintroducing recreational marijuana. The drug became associated with immigrants and the fear and prejudice that came along with that association. This created a groundswell of outcry. What followed was anti-marijuana propaganda, such as the infamous Reefer Madness propaganda film, and studies that came out linking marijuana usage to violence and deviant behavior. By 1931, 29 states had outlawed marijuana, leading the way to being outlawed on a federal level. But now there's a new blip on the timeline, a wave of legalization and positive public perceptions. In many ways, it mirrors how ancient civilizations regarded marijuana, a return to our roots, so to speak. Thanks for watching this brief overview of the history of marijuana. Look out for us diving more in depth into these topics in the coming weeks and months. If you'd like to learn more, check out our blog and find us on Facebook and Twitter.